been a little
1921.
Yeah, 21. In fact, I have a press release from Kevin McCarthy, who was very instrumental in getting it through the Treasury Department.
Okay.
Because it's a 3-year process.
Right.
And it took us that long. It took us a year to put everything together and then apply, which we did. And because of the change of administrations, anytime, because that was the end of Trump's administration, and all those large government entities, people leave and things get bogged down. So anything's in the pipeline comes to a screeching halt until they get people to replace them. So anyway, Kevin was very helpful in getting that across the line, and we're excited. We're probably the smallest AVA in the state because we have 6 little vineyards, and I hate to say that we have a total of 80 acres maybe of vines. That's how young we are.
Well, you do. We heard, and I was talking to Matt Somalia about this in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. So this is the highest AVA in California?
It is. At 4,000 feet, we have the highest, I believe we're the highest, or one of the highest in the country.
Right.
Because we're at 4,300 feet. Right. And interesting enough, the folks that started the very first vineyard back in 2002 was Bob and Patty Souza down the road. And they had a passion. They've been to Europe and Italy, and they had this dream of planting their own vineyard. But when they went to UC Davis to talk to the experts and all that, they said, "You're crazy, you can't grow grapes at 4,000 feet. And they said, "Why?" Well, because of frost.
Right.
Because typically at 4,000 feet you get frost, which we do.
Sure, yeah.
But what's unique about here, you see a breeze. See, we have a breeze coming from the San Joaquin Valley, and we also have a breeze coming from the Antelope Valley.
Right.
So we're kind of in a pass here, this Tehachapi Valleys, where we sometimes have very strong winds.
Yes.
But even during the rest of the year, we typically have some type of breeze which cuts down on the amount of frost that we have. So we have a long enough growing season to be able to grow grapes up here successfully. And I've learned a lot, because when I bought this vineyard, I knew nothing about farming. I like wine, but I like scotch, I like bourbon, I like gin.
We have a lot in common then.
But I learned a long time ago, I don't have to know it. I just have to hire the people that know it. So that's how we've been able to grow successfully in the 6 we've had with our awards. But also I've learned a lot in the beginning, and this whole thing with the AVA. Some of the unique characteristics about 4,000 feet elevation is we have more sunshine days because we're closer to the sun.
Right.
We also have stronger ultraviolet rays because our vines are closer to the sun, and those ultraviolet rays, they thicken the skins of the grapes. So when our grapes go through, particularly our reds, go through fermentation, we haven't had tastings yet, which I'll show you. Our reds are darker than most reds, especially our Zinfandel. We have a very nice Zinfandel that consistently wins awards. But people that know Zinfandels will look at it and say, "God, you can't see through that." And then we explain, because most of the Zinfandel is grown at lower elevation with thinner skins, which doesn't have the density or the color that ours does.